because I was bored.
Actually, I'm leaving this fucking piece of shit.
If you see where Tune and me are right now, right next to the
Hey guys, this is MattiAce.
PPA potential.
So, while we were fighting here at Not M Station, there was a lot of Mozzies trying to kill us off with rocket pods and banshees, so that's why I was in my sight there to try to clean them up. Eventually there was nothing left to kill, and I decided to abandon the Mozzie in order to continue playing Infantry. Again with the pulsars here, my standard loadout, and I'm playing light assault. Now for the ones of you that have been on PTS lately, you might have noticed that they've started to make some changes to the scopes, something that is a very welcome change in Planetside 2. I'm using the regular one-time reflex sight here, and as I'm sure you know, it's a little bit off. It works pretty well as long as you're shooting at this close range, which is like closer than 50 meters, I would say, mostly. Past that, you're starting to actually get into some trouble aiming with the reflex sight in some situations. So I took a little bit of damage there, and I decided to get into cover here. And also, while I was healing up, I made sure that I lowered the render distance to 500. Now, soon in this video, you're gonna hear some of the reactions from us as we are Vanu, how we are a little bit frustrated over the PPA. And of course, the frustration is even more so if you are fighting against PPA. I've been at the receiving end of it, and sometimes when you hear that pew pew sound, you just feel like, you know, I don't care. I'll go to another base, or I'll just log off. Now on the site, the light PPA, I don't think it is any better than the Airhammer or the Banshee. As a matter of fact, the Banshee has been performing quite a bit better than both the PPA and the Airhammer lately, which was a bit surprising to me, I have to admit. But the problem is that the Proto PPA can be put on the Mag Rider, and the Mag Rider has its mobility that allows it to be much more effective than the weapon would have been on a Vanguard or a Prowler. And that's one of the things that adds to the frustration, which is probably why SOE are having some trouble balancing this weapon. I recently heard Youngblood also having some concern about this weapon, also being quite frustrated about it. Not sure what the latest ideas from SOE is about it, if they're ignoring it, just keeping it as it is. But I know this is going to come as a massive surprise to a lot of you guys, but there are a lot of members, or most members in the Fool's outfit here on VS on Cobalt, who are actually getting really sick of this constant PPA spam in every single fight.
Oh, everything is getting PPA'd so hard here.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like, okay, but it just ruins the fight so fucking hard when it happens. Like that thunder is not gonna last a second. It's already down. Yeah.
Already dead.
I mean, it's just so fucking boring. Like every fucking fight. Just
Every
PPA'd
fight, that's
to
the
death.
thing, it's every fucking fight.
Yeah, but it really is. It's boring. It's just, or not every,
Yeah.
but a lot of them. It's like.
But don't worry,
Nerf that fucking weapon. And it
SOE,
pisses me off.
No, but SOE got this. They just need to analyze the stats until 2016, and then maybe they can draw a conclusion.
They have to remove Banshee, PPA, and
Shotgun.
Now, I've made a lot of videos of using the PPA, and the reactions from some of you guys have been quite harsh, and it's understandable. And to be honest, that's what I want. I want you to be fucking pissed at these weapons, and that's the same reason why I made all these Marauder videos and all these Max videos and HE bullshit. I want you to react to it, and I'm glad you do. And I understand that it's very easy to throw around the word hypocrite and whatnot, but here's the thing, and I thought that I had explained this already several times, but I'm going to explain this once again. And I'm going to take Maxes as the example here. I hated Maxes from the first time I saw them in beta. I thought they were skillless, boring, overpowered, and blah blah blah. And I refused to use them until I eventually realized that that kind of approach to overpowered weapons and boring weapons and such didn't work. And I made a complete switch and a complete turnaround when the second generation Max weapons was released. That's when I decided, you know, this isn't working. I'm gonna flip it around, and I'm gonna do the exact opposite. Now, the reactions was kind of funny, I guess, but I guess I shouldn't take for granted that everybody watches all my videos or that everybody's been following me from the beginning, because obviously that's not the case. But the thing that has surprised me mostly is some of the player reactions when they are directing their frustration directly towards the players that they see using the weapon at any specific time, rather than towards SOE, who are the developers and who have the power to change it in any upcoming patch. Now, when it comes to the anti-infantry weapons of the ESFs, the PPA is actually one of the ones that I'm struggling with the most, and one of the main reasons for that is that I get heavily targeted the moment people see me in my ESF, and the problem with the PPA is that you need to expose yourself quite a bit when you're using it. However, for a very experienced ESF pilot, the way you can handle an ESF and the way you can maneuver it in many fights and in many situations, the Banshee and the Airhammer is much more effective because of its hit and run capabilities. Now, this is probably quite hard to do for the inexperienced players, but on the other hand, inexperienced players get targeted way less than the experienced players when they are in their ESFs, which probably could favor the PPA for players that haven't spent all that much time in the air yet. It's just that the PPA is very different when it's on a ground vehicle such a harasser or a main battle tank compared to when it is on an ESF. And I think that's one of the problems that SOE are facing. It seems to me that they want to maintain or create a certain weapon identity for all three factions. Like the PPA is the Vanu identity, the canister Airhammer and the shotguns of the max shotguns are the NC identity, and they're working on changing the Vulcan in order to make it more similar to the Banshee, which is going to be the Terran trait or the Terran identity. So yeah, there's no question that the frustration that people have fighting against PPA is also, there's also similar frustration from Vanu players, you know, being killed by Banshee without having a chance to react, or insta-gived by any of the NC Empire-specific shotguns. The thing about the PPA though, and that's what I want to point out, or what I want to focus on with this video, is the consistency of having PPA in every single individual fight.
Above you, Tune, above all the way up here is a guy. I'll get up there.
Yeah, I saw him shooting, but
I'll get up there and see if I can take him.
no angle on him from down here.
That was 2.
Now, we do experience this differently. I agree with that, and one of the main reasons for that is because I'm a dedicated pilot. We have a lot of good pilots in the outfit pool. If we have trouble with Banshee or rocket pulse or some such bombarding a base, we can easily deal with it. Now, we might not like it, we might not want to disrupt a good fight for it, but if we want to, we can. Now here we are all in a lot of different situations. Some of you guys are not as experienced flying as we are, but you might have other advantages that can work for you. Maybe you know how to handle anti-air, you have experience with that. Maybe you have bigger numbers than we have, and you can use that to your advantage. Well, there are ways of dealing with air. As long as it's just air that is the problem, then there are easy ways to deal with it. And you gotta keep in mind, an ESF that is dedicated or that is equipped for air-to-ground is very vulnerable for air-to-air. Now, not to say that we win all the air battles that happens on Cobalt, that's not what I'm trying to say, but in order for somebody to fight us back in a situation like this, they have to give up a lot of their air-to-ground capabilities, and, well, then that's partly a win already. The problem is that dealing with tanks, it just takes a lot more time. There is normally a lot more of them, and from the air, yeah, you can deal with them as long as they don't have anti-air, or as long as you don't have to fight enemy air, but normally there's no way you can spend enough time above an enemy armor column in order to take them out with air. That's just something that doesn't happen anymore.
Bail out of his ESF. There's a shitload of monsters here.
I killed a few.
Oh yeah, we're at TR warp gate here, so no wonder.
I'm on a lip at base.
One more thing on me. Oh damn it, I can't turn fast enough.
Fuck, I lost you. If somebody needs help, I mean.
I'm coming.
I'm good. Let's do some try
Hey,
out on me.
Jerry, I'm on you.
Nah, don't worry about
I
it.
mean, he bailed.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a Valkyrie on me. Seriously. Oh no.
Oh no, watch out, June, watch out!
Yeah. Watch out so you fly into me.
Ah, it's okay, I'm below you.
Oh,
Yeah,
no,
well,
it's
yeah.
my list.
Yeah, it was fucking close. It felt like it was
Yeah,
insanely
I'm sorry, yeah, I should have stayed away.
fucking...
I'm above you right now. Oh, there's a Reaver, oh, he's on me. Yeah, the one clip can...
They're ranked 90 Reaver that harassed just killed me.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Because some friendly shot and it exploded. Kidding. Aurora again?
So that's about it for the video. There's a couple of more minutes left and I will continue with playing Light Assault. I hope you will enjoy it. I say thank you all for watching and I'm looking forward to your feedback. So yeah, that's it. Bye for now.
Oh, fuck. Lagging. We need a spawn beacon at... Yeah, where the fuck do we need it? Like to the north of the base? Oh, north of the base is a Sunday.
Eyes on a hostile light assault trooper! Eyes on a hostile light assault trooper! Eyes on a hostile light assault trooper! Enemy neutralized.
Hello?
Hi,
GG's crazy.
Et c'est Tan Cruise from the Cruise Road.
Then cruise.
Watch the 6, infiltrator in the area!
The den of the screws.
Ah, shit. And a fucking sniper got me.
And I found the
Enemy soldier down.
parameter which can see rocket flash. Fucking bitch.
Spotted an enemy heavy! Enemy heavy spotted! Replacing battery! Eyes open, enemy heavy! We've got a hostile soldier nearby! Just saw it, enemy medic! Hostile light assault trooper spotted! Just saw it,